One of the things that schools really need to concentrate on is the fact of developing a school profile. If you develop a good school profile, that will lead you to what needs to be done to improve schools. And at Array Global, we have the belief that you don't improve schools, and after you sit with that for a little bit, then you can say we improve students. So when students improve, schools improve. For instance, when you send your children to school, or when your friends send their children to school, the value of that school depends a lot on how successful your son or daughter is in this school. And that's really what school improvement is. It's student improvement. Now, how can you get? First of all, you have to understand the school profile. What information that you have about your school, your students, and so forth, if you have it or could get it, would help you to make better decisions about your students. I used to be principal at a school where we found that a certain percentage of the students, because of the economic issues in their families, worked after school. And so they didn't have as much time for after-school work. So knowing that about students, we were able to put something together that would help students spend some time doing the things that other students who didn't work after school would have a chance to do. So knowing that, then you can establish your school improvement goals. Remember that all school improvement goals should be student-directed. You might say, well, to improve this school, we're going to have more teacher development. We're going to have new building. We're going to have more room in the classrooms. We're going to have more activities for students. Those are all great, but that doesn't improve schools. What improves schools is when you have goals that are set for student improvement. And student improvement has to include all students. You don't say 75% of the students will improve in math. Well, first of all, you have some students who are already there and some students who will never get at the same level. And so what you want to do is say that improvement means growth. It doesn't mean reaching a certain level, because as I said, some students will already be there. Some students, because of their backgrounds, will never get there. But if we say all students will improve in their use of the English language, in their understanding of the socio-economic status of our country, those things, all students will improve. Even the very brightest student has room for improvement. So that's when you put a school improvement plan together. After you've done a good school profile, if you find out, for instance, that students in your school come from 2 or 3 different countries when they're entering your school, fine. How are the students from country A performing compared to country B? And so if we find those kind of differences, we can do some special kind of intervention, if you will, to help students understand and to have them improve. That's school improvement. You can look at how they perform on standardized tests. If you find out, and you have to do standardized tests according to our accreditation standards, if you find out that students consistently are performing at a level below what the standardized test is for students in other countries, then you know you need to raise things. So doing all that together, your school profile, who it is, what you need, and how you can define that, and then develop the goals. All goals should be written like this: all students will improve in, and then your profile will determine what that in needs to be.